of this podcast, the power of the lifers, people talk about heroes and donation. People who never would have heard about it or thought about it had it not been for you guys getting involved. So we so appreciate it. On our first podcast, we have a podcast called The Gifted Life.
And I got to go on.
As Woody here.
I was blessed to go on your podcast.
Yes. And so I was like, Woody, how did this all get started? He said, I was talking with my wife. She said I should totally do this. And so I said, oh, we should listen to our wives, right? That's the lesson that we've all learned.
Otherwise, it'd be good.
Has it been quite successful?
It's been successful. It's beautiful.
It's been so successful. And good people doing good things. You don't have to step back and do stuff for Lopa. Cindy doesn't have to do all of these things that she does.
It takes a shit ton of work. Nobody knows what it goes into about these raffles and everything. I'm putting it all together like the auction we had last night and everything. But it's not work for us. It's our love and it's our passion.
A labor of love, and we're so grateful that you do it. You have millions and millions of followers, and that you choose to do good with that.
Yeah.
We so appreciate that. Making life happen. We appreciate it.
Trying to give back.
Yeah.
But the true heroes are the donors, right?
Yes, we love it. And then we have Missy here. A lot of you met her last night. She is in love with the whole real life, real crime lifers. She is in love with all of you guys, and she was there last night, right? So you paid for the VIP experience, and you said that was totally worth it.
Not only did she pay for the VIP experience, but she donated several items to the auction, right?
That's right, she did.
And so I'm gonna give the microphone to her, y'all.
So you donated in honor of your son, Reese. She is a donor mom, a strong mom, whose son died and became a donor, saved lives through the miracle of organ, eye, and tissue donation. So tell us a little bit about Reese, and then tell us who's in this audience here tonight.
Reese is my 16-year-old son that passed away in 2019. And through his selfless act of organ donation, he saved 4 people's lives.
So Reese saved 4. Can you guys hear her? Reese saved 4 lives. Her son saved 4 lives.
Yes, Reese. Through Lopa, I've been able to meet Reese's heart recipient, who lives in Oklahoma, and I wrote a letter to Reese's kidney recipient about maybe 3-4 weeks ago.
Getting ready for this event. For this event.
And I knew his name was Jacob. I knew his mom's name was Suzette, and I said, man, how great it would be if I could meet him tonight at this special occasion. So I wrote him a letter, and they're in the audience tonight. Jacob, can you raise your hand?
Jacob, if you two shy to come up, we love you. All right, hey,
Oh, he's got a stomach.
y'all understand, Jacob has Reese's kidney. This is what happens.
So Lopa got the letter to Jacob. Jacob's here tonight, and I got to meet the young man that got my son's kidney. I've also had the pleasure, because of Lopa, to meet Reese's heart recipient as well, and I'm working on meeting the next one, which will be his kidney and pancreas recipient. They do more than save lives. They saved my life. Because of them, I'm able to get out of the bed every single day. I get to talk about my son. I get to tell everybody about my son. Lopa's always there for me. They do all the organ transplantations, but they also help the donor families and the recipient families. And they put me together with people like Jacob and Mark, who live on because of my son. And now I hope to have a special relationship with you, Jacob and Suzette, and your family. Y'all are so awesome. I've only known you for 4 hours, but you're great.
Thank you. You do so much. You know, Lopa had another dear lifer that I used to work with and everything this year, and her daughter passed, right? I forget about that part. I'm going to start talking about it. And she said, Woody, Lopa came in, and she said, I've never known about them that had not been for the podcast. She said, but what they did for me is took care of me and my family.
Amen, that's the truth. Libby and Lori are always there for me. Day, night, I pick up the phone. Good times and bad, they're always there for me. So Lopa does more than save lives. They're there for the people that need them. They're out educating the public. They call me, I go out, I tell my story about Reese. And my son gets to live through me to tell people like you guys and anybody else, and just the importance it is to know. I knew what Reese wanted. He made that decision when he was at the DMV that he wanted to donate his organs. And it made it easy for me to make that decision once I knew he wasn't going to make it. So I just want everybody to know how important it is to just talk to your family and know what your wishes are.
We love you. Hey, go ahead.
I know
I
I
could
was
cry.
about to cry. But
I'm man enough to cry.
oh, I love it. I love
good
it.
shit.
But the power of lifers, I texted Woody one day because people come to LOPA and we asked them, how did you hear about LOPA? And they said, what do you think? Real life, real crime.